says that factional clashes and killing among Nagas must not reoccur. The working committee also reasserted Naga tribes and Naga people are the main stakeholder in the Indo-Naga political issues. Families now living in temporary shelter following the recent eviction drive carried by KAAC at Balijan Colony cry out for help. Nltv finds out many people rendered homeless and left in pitiful state. To curb down rampant violations of COVID guidelines and to prevent and contain the spread of virus, authorities and task force carries out inspection in Dimapur, fine levied on those found guilty of violating protocols. National People's Party MP from Tura, Agata Sangma requests a union government to consider the settlement of the Northeast and remove Armed Forces Special Power Act from the region. Legendary Indian singer Lata Mangeshkar health deteriorates on Saturday. According to hospital sources, singer admitted in ICU in critical condition after contracting COVID-19 early this year. Welcome to Nagaland TV. This is your anchor, Rovina Lama, and you're watching English Prime Time. Now, news in details. In an appeal to the Naga peoples, the Naga National Political Group's Working Committee say that factional clashes and killing among Naga must not reoccur, and Naga tribes and Naga people are the main stakeholder in the Indo-Naga political issues. The committee also stated that the Naga issue must be settled in consultation with the real stakeholders. In a statement through its media cells on Friday, it also criticized the group of Western Sumi GBS who said were destroying the good image of Western Sumi customary in situation by expressing unfounded fear of factional clashes emerging in Nagaland. The WCNNPG on Friday said that it was time for Naga to create an atmosphere of peace. Nagaland police has arrested an accused for issuing fake COVID-19 test report to passenger traveling to Manipur from Blue Hill bus station area in Dimapur. The arrested has been identified as 39-year-old Mohammad Samsung. Meanwhile, Dimapur DCP Crime and PRO in a release on Friday say that police received information on the case on January 22. Following the information, a police team was sent disguised as passenger in need of negative COVID-19 test report. Samung, who worked for IMA Traveller Dimapur to Imphal, offered to arrange it on payment of Rs 500 per person within an hour. Subsequently, he was arrested and a case was registered under the Disaster Management Act 2005. The accused revealed that he used to collect Aadhaar card and money from passenger. Then he would go to Lahorijan in Karbi Anglon district of Assam bordering Dimapur and pay commission to testing center staff stationed there and arrange for a fake COVID-19 test report without a travelers being tested physically. Nagaland Law Student Federation (NLSF) on Thursday, with its Learn Tribunal and Learn Advisor, held a meeting with Principal Secretary to Chief Minister along with his subordinate officers at Chief Minister's Office. During the meeting, NLSF addressed the importance of quality legal education and legal system in state and its vision to see many eminent legal personalities from the state as Naga have the potential to emerge identifiable legal figures in the country, and that supplement the requirement of a fully functional government public law college in the state. NLSF stated that many appeals in the nurture of representation memorandum peaceful to Dharna was made to several officials, yet no importance has been given so far. Aggrieved by the non-addressal of the cause, the NLSF approached concerned authorities of the state for redressal of the legible right of the state of Nagaland to have and own a competent state law college. NLSF also submitted a representation to the Honorable Chief Minister through the Principal Secretary to Chief Minister for establishing a government public law college in the interest of law students in particular and the state in general. Department of Rural Development Nagaland State Livelihood Mission Mallory Block in collaboration with Administrative Department launched a weekly bazaar at Mallory on 4th February 2022. A short speech was delivered by ESC Lepori, C. Salim C. Sangtam and President of Pochuri Mother Association Surhotsu. The program was initiated in order to boost and encourage local farmers of Mallory subdivision and Pochuri society as a whole. Various SHGs have been enthusiastic and efforts were given to produce agro-based byproduct. Hence, exclusively one day in a week was scheduled for promotion and sale of the product of the SHGs. The inaugural program was also attended by the public leader and self-help group members of Mallory Block. The Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council on 30th January carried out an eviction drive at Laurijan to which rendered many homeless. The evicted people are in a sorry state as they are left with no home to shelter and suffer miserable as weather worsened with rainfall. Many have put up temporary tent and children are unable to go to school because of the eviction. The resident has come forward saying that they were not given time to pack basic necessities during the dismantling of their houses. Residents are left with nothing and cries for help as they are unable to look after themselves.
We are 3 sisters only and we don't have any guardians now. From itu para chuli ase to mohan yate ghor bhara dina na mohan me boya ase ghor bhara khan dina mohan itu para ghor chuli ase to itu bhi bhangishe aro ghor bhi jaise bhara to sab jaise to mohan iman dukta ase kina ghor chulu na still we are studying, we are not doing any kind of jobs, so we don't have anything to do na. So, but it is a case jaise high court e, so date 9 te kibek te hearing ase, so we are hoping for good na, at least even we want our justice na.
नाम कैस ना?
वाजिदा.
अपनी क्लास किमान देसे?
Class 5.
कुते पढ़े?
SSC school.
अच्छा तो अपने हम लोग खोड़ो भांगे छे?
হয়.
तो इते अपने हम कुते बोसे?
ও তাতে নতুন বস্তি একটা রুম পাইছিলে তাতে যাইছে সে. থ্যাংক ইউ.
থাকিছে আরো 3টা পরিয়াল সব মিহিন হইছে একটা বি ওলাবলে পারা নাই সামান
तो अपने इते कुते बोसे?
এতে এতে টিনা দিয়ে কিনা ভাঙ্গার সাঙ্গা টিনা দিয়ে কিনা কোন রকম ঘর না ভাই
तो किन्या बगासे?
বাতে এতে একটা নাগা মানুষ ভরা অলপ চাউল দিয়ে কিনা যাইছে ওই দিন এটুই বানাই কিনা খাই আছে
तो अपने हम लोग 50 ना ना
বাচ্চা আছে বাচ্চা তো
स्कूल काम जाए ना जाए?
2টা স্কুল যায় এসিসিতে এতে না যায় বন সব সামান বে হইছে কেনে খা যাব
तो इको हेल्प अलग प्रा मानुरा हेल्प पुलिस ना ना?
করা নাই কোন বি নেই কোদাবি নেই হ্যাঁ আর ডাই
The country is still trying to fight over the deadly pandemic. Many precautions and protocols have been levied so far by the government agency to fight against the deadly virus. But it seems that many of us still defy the COVID protocols and turn out as COVID carriers. As a result, the curb down such harmful practices like roaming without wearing masks in public places. Often at times, administration had to carry out inspection and take stringent action against defaulters. Similar scenes were witnessed today in Dimapur. The district public relation officer through district task force went around Dimapur town area to check whether the people are wearing masks and following the COVID appropriate protocols or not. As it can be seen, many were found not wearing masks or wearing it in an improper way. And due to not adhering proper guidelines, such a person were penalized with a fine of ₹200. The amount that was collected as fine from the wrongdoers were submitted to the District Deputy Commissioner.
Itu ami khan ge district task force through bora he ase aru itu tu covid laga pandemic tu suru kuri kina day one bora ami khan age de tu awareness announcement duty pusti sob aru Dimapur area sob de di gena jaise aru age din suru hate tu public ke educate kura tamte tu must be free bora dise fine bi lo anai huile bi public khan kotha na mani kina mask na lagai kina bimari tu bishi utha suru ha karini sorkari bora tai khan ke penalize kurile tu tai khan itu awareness thagibo nimite age te tu 100 fine lui thagise huile bi itia second wave aha te tu aru bi public khan bora itu laga discipline ki SOP dise itu follow noha nimite itu higher level bora ta khan ke 200 penalize kuribole laga itu panaisi itu bora itia muhan checking ja tu khali checking ja no hoy ami khan down te announcement di ase aru mask laga tu indi ta khan tosta thurise gule bi public pora nak muk pon nukurile tu itu tu iku meaning nai itu bora itu mask checking duty time te kun mask thurile bi pocket e rakhibo itu khan ki bi fine lobo
first to tai aise na to tai koise ki apni laga to itu mask to apne pehna nai to moi koise to tai laga mask to nose para niche ase to itu karne to fine to dibo na lage na to tai koise na itu dibo lagibo aru ekta manu thakise to itu customer thakise moi laga tai to mask pehna nai to kaise to itu laga bi fine apni khan ke tirabo lagibo to itu karne tai moi khan ke tisabi first 400 likhi se itu apni khan ke 400 dibo lagibo to moi koise to kile dibo moi itu karne moi olop koise na to itu karne tai bi arrogant hoi kine koise to apni laga customer ase apni khan dibo lage to moi koise nai tai to kiba bi mistake hoile apni kobo lage first kisa itu mask olop nakte niche ase itu to direct fine to na hoy enika koise moi to aise nai apni khan to dibo lagibo dita lagabi to itu howa nai pichete to baba to fine dise 200 itu pichete moi olop enika phone khulai kina camera nisina ele khulise itu karne koise ki to apni ki recording korise itu mobile sabo lagibo to itu time te moi sir ke call korise to tai khan koi ase ki apni khan mobile check koribi gallery check korabi ki korise recording to moi koise to recording kora nai lekin itu apni laga right nai ki moi kibabi recording korele.
Nagaland accounted for 30 fraudulent transactions at impaneled healthcare provider under the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana ABPMJAY across the country during the year 2021 and 2022. The report was given by Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare Dr. Bharati Praveen Pawar in his written reply in Lok Sabha on Friday. Notably, as many as 22,874 fraudulent transactions were recorded at impaneled hospitals. Notably, the private hospitals under ABPMJY are impaneled by states and union territories based on well-defined critical criteria laid down by National Health Authority (NHA), including minimum inpatient bed strength and specialty-wise infrastructure facilities like equipment and the average bed strength of hospital impaneled under the scheme. Deputy Commissioner of CMU, Dr. Jasekwale Chusi, had informed all the drawing and distribution officer of the district that there will be a familiarization training on e-pay system at the Deputy Commissioner Office, CMU, on the 9th of February 2022 at 11 a.m. The Deputy Commissioner therefore requested all the DDO under Teminu and Pugaboto subdivision WHO are facing difficulties with the e-pay system to depute the office assistant for the said training. The Deputy Commissioner also requested the concerned staff bring a laptop with mobile internet facility for the purpose of hands-on training. The 21st session of the Suruhuto Atsuto Area VDB and VCC conference was held on Thursday at Achikuchu village, whereby Advisor for Tourism, Art and Culture H. Kehovi Yaputomi graced in as the special guest. Speaking at the conference, the advisor lauded the SAVDB Association for always initiating annual conference to interact and discuss various topics related to the village development. Kehovi, while speaking about the formation of Suruhoto Asuto VDB Association by him, said he as a block development officer way back in the year 1998 had the vision that all the village VDB secretaries and VCC under Suruhoto constituency would annually sit together in such conferences and share the village activities, ideas, grievances and achievement, so that all that village may successfully implement government scheme, programs and policy through each other experiences. Furthermore, Yaputomi said VDB secretaries and VCC should timely conduct village workshop and seminars to educate and encourage team about handicraft to develop the sense of self-reliance. He also told the VDB VCC to educate villagers about cultural values, how to preserve and promote traditional attires, and also to preserve folk tales and folklores. Meanwhile, he also said that villagers should not fully depend on government scheme and fund for their livelihood because the government policy, programs and village funds allocation keep on changing. National People Party NPP Member of Parliament and ally of the BJP Agatha Sangma, while speaking to the lower house of the Parliament on Friday, requested the union government to consider the settlement of the Northeast and remove Armed Forces Special Power Act AFSPA. Sangma stated that she represented the northeastern states and therefore she requests the central government to consider the long-pending demand and sentiment of the people of the Northeast and repealed AFSPA. She also mentioned about the voting incident, stating that there was a very unfortunate incident which happened in Nagaland in December last year, and such incident should not have really happened, wherein many innocent lives were lost. She also added that the Northeastern do not want such incident to occur again, which is why it is important that AFSPA is repealed. She further stated that the union government has completely revoked AFSPA from Meghalaya after a period of 27 years. However, it is still in force in Nagaland, Assam and some portion of Manipur and Arunachal Pradesh. Meghalaya government has enhanced the upper age limit for general candidates to 32 years and to 37 years for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe for entering the state government services. Notably, Governor Satyapal Malik in a notification on Thursday gave NOD to the decision made by the Meghalaya government relaxing the upper age limit in the two categories instead of 27 years earlier. Furthermore, the new upper age limit will be applicable in case of all categories of posts except for certain categories of posts require physical fitness as a criterion. On the occasion of the birthday anniversary of Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday took down to Twitter to extend his greetings. He wrote, "May he be blessed with a long life and blessed health." Notably, Tamang is better known as Gole Daju and currently serving as the 40th Chief Minister of Sikkim. He is the leader and founder of the Sikkim Krantikari Morcha, and prior to forming the party, he was a key member of the Sikkim Democratic Front Party. Legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar has deteriorated once again and is said to be in critical condition. Notably, the news was confirmed by Dr. Pratit Samdani from Breach Candy Hospital, who has been treating Lata. The doctor stated that she has been shifted on a ventilator and is under observation of a team of doctors. It is to be mentioned that it's been almost a month since Lata Mangeshkar has been hospitalized in Mumbai. The legendary singer had contracted with COVID-19 earlier this year and was rushed to Breach Candy Hospital, wherein she was also diagnosed with pneumonia. While Lata Mangeshkar has been in ICU ever since then, fans have been praying for her speedy recovery. The Supreme Court on Friday directed all state government and union territories to appoint a dedicated nodal officer to coordinate with the member secretaries of the State Legal Services Authority to facilitate payment of ex gratia compensation to family members of COVID-19 victims. Meanwhile, a bench comprising Justices M.R. Shah and B.V. Nagaratna also directed the state government to give full particulars to the concerned SLSA within 1 week from Friday, failing which the matter shall be viewed very seriously. Furthermore, the top court reiterated that applications seeking compensation should not be rejected on technical grounds. However, if any technical glitch is found, the state concerned were required to give them opportunity to correct a defect. It had pulled up the state government over the non-disbursal of India rupees 50,000 ex gratia to the kin family members of those who lost their life due to COVID-19. It said that the ex gratia should be disbursed within the 30 days from date of application. Shimla recorded its lowest temperature this year, with the mercury dropping to 2.1 degrees Celsius on Saturday, as cold intensified in Himachal Pradesh in the past 24 hours. Temperature in Keylong in Lahore Spiti district dropped to 12.5 degrees Celsius, minus 7.0 degrees Celsius in Kalpa, and minus 4.4 degrees Celsius in Manali. In the past 24 hours, tourist spot Kufri recorded 60.0 centimeters snow, the highest in the state, while Chopal recorded 45.7 centimeters and Shimla recorded 32.6 centimeters snowfall. India on Saturday reported to 1,27,952 fresh COVID-19 cases, while the active cases stands at 13,31,648, showed the Health Ministry data. Furthermore, a total of 2,30,814 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, taking the cumulative recoveries to 4,247,902. As per the Health Ministry data, the national COVID-19 recovery rate now stands at 95.64%. Indian agency apprehended Abu Bakr, one of the India's most wanted terrorists involved in the 1993 Mumbai serial blast case. Abu Bakr was living in the United Arab Emirates and Pakistan. Bakr had been on India's most wanted list for nearly 29 years and will finally face the law once he is in India. Bakr was involved in smuggling with Mohammed and Mustafa Dosa and smuggled gold, clothing and electronics from Gulf countries to Mumbai and other nearby landing locations. In 1997, he was served with a red corner notice. On the occasion of the 50th anniversary celebration of the International Crop Research Institute for Semi-Arid Tropic, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India has set a target of net zero emissions by 2070. Notably, the Prime Minister on Saturday kick-started the 50th anniversary celebration of the International Crop Research Institute for Semi-Arid Tropic in Patancheru, Hyderabad. Furthermore, he inaugurated ICRIS-ATS Climate Change Research Facility on Plant Protection and Rapid Generation Advancement Facility, and also launched a commemorative stamp issued in Hyderabad.
आजादी के 100 वर्ष मनाएगा तो आप 75 वर्ष में होंगे। जैसे भारत ने अगले 25 वर्षों के लिए नए लक्ष्य बनाए हैं, उन पर काम करना शुरू कर दिया है, वैसे ही अगले 25 वर्ष इक्रीसेट के लिए भी उतने ही अहम है। साथियों, आपके पास 5 दशकों का अनुभव है। इन 5 दशकों में आपने भारत सहित दुनिया के एक बड़े हिस्से में कृषि क्षेत्र की मदद की है। आपकी रिसर्च, आपकी टेक्नोलॉजी ने मुश्किल परिस्थितियों में खेती को आसान और सस्टेनेबल बनाया है। अभी मैंने जो टेक्नोलॉजी डिस्प्ले देखा, उसमें इक्रीसेट के प्रयासों की सफलता नजर आती है। पानी और मिट्टी का मैनेजमेंट हो, क्रॉप वैरायटी और प्रोडक्शन प्रैक्टिसेस में सुधार हो, ऑन फार्म डायवर्सिटी में बढ़ोतरी हो, लाइव स्टॉक इंटीग्रेशन हो और किसानों को मार्केट से जोड़ना हो, ये होलिस्टिक अप्रोच निश्चित रूप से एग्रीकल्चर को।
This is all for now. For more updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV, Stop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.